Good evening and welcome to Just Event Online Weekend News at 9. I am Rashidat Muraino. The news headlines. Funding Nigerian universities is a collective responsibility, Tinubu implies. Agency urges more effort on emerging technologies. Group pushes for stronger US ties to enhance stability. Farmer seeks reduction in prices of agricultural inputs. NEMA assists flood victim in Adamawa. Lagos unveils mental health directory through improved access. Corps members hail Otti for increased monthly allowance. Niger IFAD record milestone in rise. Cassava value chains. Now the news in details. President Bola Tinubu has called on stakeholders in the nation's education sector to collaborate with his administration in funding tertiary education. Tinubu, who stated this during the award of postgraduate certificates at the 36th convocation of the Federal University of Technology, Akure, on Saturday, urged the stakeholders to restructure the educational system to ensure sustainable financing. Represented by the Executive Secretary of the National University Commission, Professor Abdullahi Badu, the president emphasized that funding universities worldwide is a collective responsibility shared by all stakeholders. The Director General of the National Information Technology Development Agency, Kashifu Inuwa, has emphasized the importance of Nigerian leveraging artificial intelligence and emerging technologies to acquire skills relevant to the modern era. He spoke with journalists at the end of the Digital Nigerian International Conference 2025, a flagship initiative of NITDA that brings together Nigerian techs, startups, and innovation communities. He said the event served as a strategic platform for showcasing breakthroughs, exchanging ideas, and exploring global trends aligned with African digital transformation agenda. The National Emergency Management Agency, in collaboration with the Adamawa State Emergency Management Agency, has distributed relief materials to support victims of recent flooding in Yola North and Yola South local government areas of Adamawa State. The intervention was facilitated by the federal lawmaker Baba Zango, who pledged unwavering commitment to the welfare of disaster-affected communities and applaud the agency's swift response. Speaking through his aide, Usman Mohammed, the lawmaker expressed appreciation to the Director General of NEMA, Mrs. Zubeida Umar, for promptly approving the relief items. A civil society group, the Hope Alive Initiative, has appealed to President Donald Trump and the US government to pursue collaboration with Nigeria to enhance regional stability, strengthen counter-terrorism efforts, and ensure the safety and security of all Nigerians. The group, in a statement by Director of Media and Communication, said the threat of military intervention significantly undermines the country's security and diplomatic efforts to address its complex security issues effectively. Farmers in Bauchi State have called on Tinubu's led federal government to involve a policy initiative that could bring down prices of agricultural inputs and implements across the country. The appeal was made by the state patron of Farmers' Voice for Tinubu, Alhaji Zaga Aminu, while speaking with journalists yesterday in Bauchi State. Lagos State has unveiled the Lagos Community for Mental Health Providers Directory, a priority digital registry that centralizes verified information on all mental practitioners and organizations across the state. The launch, which took place at the Lagos State Ministry of Health, Alausa Ikeja, marks a significant advancement in the state's effort to enhance access to mental health care services, reduce stigma, and foster collaboration among providers in Nigeria's most populous city. A cross-section of members of the National Youth Service Corps serving in Abia State have lauded the governor, Alex Otti, for increasing their base monthly allowance by 500%. This follows the government announcement last week of the increment from 4,000 to 20,000, marking the first such adjustment in nearly 3 decades. The Chief Press Secretary to the Governor, Okoha, stated this in a release made available to newsmen in Umuahia, the state capital, describing the increase as a welcome development. The Niger State Government and International Fund for Agricultural Development assisted Value Chain Development Program additional financing has recorded significant milestone in rice and cassava value chains in the state. Ajia Adisa Isa, the coordinator, the Niger State Program Management Unit, has said. She disclosed this during a steering committee meeting in Minna yesterday. Isa, while presenting the achievement report to the committee, said the program has continued to meet its target in spite of operational challenges. And that should be all on Just Events Online Wicked News at 9. Here is a recap of the news headlines. Founding Nigerian universities is a collective responsibility, Tinubu implies. Agency urges more effort on emerging technologies. Group pushes for stronger US ties to enhance stability. Farmer seeks reduction in prices of agricultural inputs. NEMA assist flood victim in Adamawa. Lagos unveils mental health directory to improve access. Calls member Otti for increased monthly allowance. Niger IFAD records milestone in rice, cassava value chains. Remember, what is worth doing is worth doing well. For more news, visit www.justeventsonline.com. And to read more updates, follow us on our social media platform with a tap at Just Events Online. You can also send us an email on justeventsonline@gmail.com. I am Rashidat Morino. Good night.